a mic wasn't on. How big is the decline? Using the all-time peak roughly is 341,000 players. So, when we get into it, why has the player count dropped? Many community members have pointed out several factors. Long waits between major updates, increased competition from newer Roblox experiences, veteran players finishing, progressing, or moving on, frustrations with the game balance, grinding or monetization challenge. Despite the decline, Royale High still maintains a fan base and can see noticeable player spikes when major seasonal content or updates are released. So, if your all-time peak is roughly 341,000 players, let's see the decline. 20,000 concurrent players, which is about 94 lower than its peak. 10,000 concurrent players, about 97 lower thousand at its peak. Even 25 concurrent players is still more than 90 below its all-time. The peak era of Royale High was around 2020. Approximately concurrent players, they had 300,000 minus 340,000 players online at once. Stalling updating periods happened in 2021 to 2022. 50,000, 100,000 players. Typically, the recent average of Royale High is 10,000 to 25,000 players with spikes during major events. According to the Roblox tracking site, Royale High ain't doing too well, to be honest, compared to its competitors, or competitor that we'll be talking about today. Now it's time for MonsterVerze. The current count concurrent players, typically around 900 minus 130 online at a time, 100 and 300 at a time, of all time peak. Concurrent players approximately 878 players, 1,000. Recent 30-day peak around 1,345 concurrent players. So if we do a quick little comparison, Royale High is in a worse shape than MonsterVerze. MonsterVerze, when we're talking about its current players, it's sitting at 900 minus 300,000. So Royale High is at 10,000 to 25,000, an approximate repeat at 341,000 players, which is good for its peak. But if you think about the major issues, it's just not the same weight as you losing, I don't know, maybe 900 or 1 3 like it's not the same. I don't know the statistics, but as I'm looking at this, Royale High is in a really bad state if you are a fan of a server. Other reasons why Royale High is already declining. Lower average in player counts, which we already talked about. Long gaps between major updates, which already said. Frustration over digital delays, promotion, and unfinished features, which both games have. It's a little bit more frustrating when they are just putting castle after castle after castle out and not really caring about the stuff from the last castle that they said they were about to put in, but they didn't. That shift away from classic school roleplays. Early gameplay focused on attending class, making friends, and role-playing. Newcomers' content emphasized farming currency, collecting items, and completing events. I see whether the game has lost its fantasy, why did I say vanity? Fantasy school charm that originally attracted its players. Could the MonsterVerze alienate fans? Some players enjoy monster theme allure and dark aesthetic. The other prefer princess, fairies, and magical boarding school atmospheres. Discussing whether the change the identity of the game is risking dividing the community. I don't think that's the case. A lot of us fall within the same fan base. Witch lovers are monster hires, are brats fans, are Barbies, and On top of being a explorer, most of us like Avatar, The Last Airbender. We coexisted in many fan bases. I do not think that's what's happening. What I want to get down to is which one is doing a better service as far as online, live games though. New fashion, I will say the fashion in MonsterVerze is better. It's a little like meets Guardian. But then Royale High's fashion. Royale High, you have to buy a lot of the same body parts all over again. Basically stick to your little cupped hands, little C hands, because the body parts, you either get lucky and find all of them all at once, or you have to pay for them with diamonds. I went high in this one right here, only comes pre-animated. You don't really have to do anything. Total control. So, what Royale High could do to stay successful? Release updates on more predictable schedule, balance role play with progression systems, improve onboard boarding for new players, listen to community feedback while maintaining their clear vision. So, which brings us to the questions I'm going to ask you. Do you think Royale High biggest issue is a lack of updates or changing identity? Would you rather see more school roleplay or more advantages or more? Do you think monsters will help the game grow or push longtime fans away? What update would you want to be a part of or see concerned? Like, what's the idea? What updates do you want to see? I know for me personally, I want to see like a Monster High collab with monsters. I think that would be cute, especially because they're inspired. I want to see more of the new Weeks Club um, from the new series on Netflix. I want to see a castle that is based off of the new idea, or the Weeks Club WoW miniseries that's on Netflix. That would be very fun. I would like to see more of a server within the Royale High community world when we can kind of like gameplay as the characters a bit, or make it easier for us creators just to like create storylines and post them like weird little fan fictions. It's gonna be like animated because it's an online server. And I would love seeing that. With that's what some real high will do. They create storylines with new characters, and they switch from character to character by themselves and just edit them in. And I'm gonna play with that a bit. I really just like creating stories that would be fun, but that's besides the point. And I wanted to try to enhance or cut out my mother yelling to my little sister. I'm a 21-year-old that lives at home still. Not for long. I didn't only have 6 minutes away from my community lounge. So I will be in the dorm or in my own apartment or because the girl is too bougie to be up in the streets. So I started my little business adventures. Adults are like, why don't you get a normal job? I'm not a conventional person. I'm literally going to school to for gaming, animation, and then transferring out of it to regular TV and film. And my main minor is going to be creative writing. That should tell you my personality, okay? Yeah, I'm going to try, and if you read the bio, like I've told you, to do a little small business, and I'm not going to give it away, but I have a plan. Also, I don't want anyone to plan. Not that anybody knows me, I don't think. At least my face, unless you know me from real life. But yeah, so you know my name, you don't know my face, and that's how I like it. Okay, bye. And I am gonna start vlogging, but I'm gonna do that not showing your face type vlog. What I do is start a small business. And oh, my foot fell asleep. Okay, bye.